Hello Anglophonians, and welcome to another episode where we take a look at the European comic culture and the history of the Europa-Park. And it's the Europa-Park's turn again. This time it's the year 1989.
In 1989, the area around the Euro Tower was redesigned. The new French-themed area was created here, and with it the main attraction, the dark roller coaster Eurosat. From both sides of the square, buildings lead directly towards the striking silver sphere, clearly inspired by Disney's Epcot. The roller coaster inside the sphere was personally planned by the head of Europa-Park, Franz Mack. The buildings show typical French urban architecture. They house various shops and a restaurant called Mille Fleurs. Mille Fleurs, French for 1,000 flowers. There are conference rooms on the upper floor of these buildings. Europa-Park began to open up a new business area by offering rooms for events, and a conference in the middle of an amusement park is certainly an incomparable atmosphere. The Eurosat roller coaster had a space theme when it opened, as you can see. There were other rooms beneath the sphere that housed a space exhibition. This was also a strategy of Europa-Park, to equip new buildings or attractions with additional rooms that could later be converted into further attractions. While the buildings on one side showed the urban architecture of France, on the back you could see the diversity of this country. Here the facades were designed after classic houses from Alsace. The French-themed area also housed this real steam locomotive, which had served on the rails for years and was now retired in Europa-Park. It had come to the park relatively early. Originally, there were a few wagons there. This now appeared to remain the final location. What was also in the French-themed area was an open-air stage where small shows were regularly performed. Of course, the famous French can-can with the melody by Jacques Offenbach could not be missed. In view of a new themed area with a new roller coaster, another attraction that was built right next to it almost disappeared, the so-called Alpine Flyers. It was a carousel with small aircrafts that could be controlled to a limited extent. And those were all the new attractions at Europa-Park from 1989.
So there you have it, the year 1989 in the history of the Europa-Park. Next time we take a look again at a comic series, and as the circle is fulfilled, we start again with Spirou. And this will be a somehow controversial story, but we'll see that. Until then, like and subscribe, take good care of yourself, and see you. Bye.